This is Frederick Meekins of the Issachar Apologetics Research Institute. To many, they are merely figments of the imagination, epitomizing either the mark of creative genius or insanity, depending upon the context in which they are mentioned. However, UFOs or extraterrestrials may prove to be one of the greatest apologetic challenges of the 21st century. These entities, either real or imagined, are increasingly coming to be seen as gods or spiritual guides among those that have embraced worldviews that do not want to acknowledge humanity's dependence on the all-powerful and holy God of the Bible, but who are unsettled by the prospects of a universe without guidance from beings more advanced along the chain of existence. It is the purpose of this series to examine a number of the spiritual beliefs surrounding UFOs in popular culture and to contrast these with the orthodox Christian worldview. This will be accomplished by detailing a history of the highlights of the UFO phenomena and by elaborating on a number of the assumptions and movements that have sprung up surrounding this phenomenon. By placing these ideas into a larger social and cultural context, it can be seen how worldviews have shifted over time and how Christians need to adapt apologetic approaches in order to reach those mired in these developing systems of thought and belief. When Christians approach the contemporary UFO and extraterrestrial phenomena, they would be best advised to keep two things in mind that are distinct yet interrelated. Firstly, irrespective of whether UFOs exist or not as an objective or verifiable phenomenon, they do in terms of the minds of those that believe in them and draw inspiration from them as a mechanism for understanding man's place in the broader universe. Secondly, if what those claiming to have contact with does indeed have an existence apart from the internalized structures of perception and belief of those advocating the actuality of such beings, the Christian needs to provide some kind of explanation for them as well in terms of this faith's own comprehensive worldview, if Christianity wishes to retain a place of socio-cultural credibility, rather than to be regarded as a philosophical relic of the left-behind past. The Church cannot afford to ignore this issue, as today we are already living with the consequences and repercussions of other issues that were allowed to fester by being ignored rather than grappled with head-on. This is Frederick Meekins.